So a few videos back, you guys might remember me cutting down that monster maple tree, and I used a Chinese chainsaw to cut that tree down. It was that big 3-foot thick one, and I had posted, if I remember correctly, I think I posted another video saying that my logs are floating. So that was one flood, and we recently had another flood. So there's the stump. Sorry about the wind noise if you hear that or not. So that was the stump, and it's still rotting, but we're missing something. We're missing two things. Where'd my logs go? So I figured this would be video worthy because I think it's pretty cool, and the amazing power that water has. So I think it was a week or two ago now, we got 2.5 inches of rain, 2.5 inches of rain in the course of 2 days over a weekend. And I had came down here, I think it was Monday, everything was still pretty flooded, and I'm missing 2 logs. They're not here, like, at all in this general vicinity. So if you come up here, you can see the creek goes from the left-hand side of the screen and flows to the right. I hope you guys can see that. And this was the remaining parts of the tree that did not float away. But it looks pretty weird without this log being here. But you go upstream, believe it or not, these 2 logs, they floated upstream from the creek, opposite the way the current flows. And it's still pretty wet down here, still a little muddy. And believe it or not, there they are. So they moved, at least 100 feet. Maybe even 150 feet upstream. And this spot in here always catches stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's always washed up here every time the creek floods. I don't know what it is, if it's just the way the land sits. But this is the top of the tree that's split off. This is all split and broke down here. Yeah, you guys can see that. This wood here is still pretty much junk, and this is the other log. The big 8, I think it's about 8 feet. Should be somewhere close to 8 feet. And you can see, this is all the stuff that gets washed up here. I don't remember cutting that. That might be from another tree. But, get the old tape measure out. So from one side of the log, the whole way to the end, we're at about 103 inches, and there is 8 foot. I still haven't quite figured out what I want to do with these 2 logs yet. Part of me is like, I don't know if these 2 logs are really worth milling. Just to get to the good wood, I have to mill off quite a slab on both of them, and there's probably still some good wood in there, but I'm not real sure. Both of these may just turn into firewood, I'm not real sure. But yeah, the way the land is down here, there's a big hillside up in here, and when the water goes by, it funnels out over into here, and then it actually comes upstream and then goes back out into the creek and around again. So everything collects here. Now, I don't know how much this log weighs, or both of these logs weigh, but they are super heavy. Actually, this log almost sounds like it's hollow. I mean, the bark's still intact, so I mean, maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. But it's just, I I'm not sure if it's worth milling, but I hope you guys can see this. This log here comes about up to my belly, my stomach, and it's laying on its side. There's nothing underneath it. The 8N it rolled this big one here. It rolled it pretty good. I haven't even touched this one. So this one here looks a little bit bigger. It'd be neat to see this. I still have some more stuff to clean up. We have a trail that runs up through here, and we just want, I'm gonna have to cut that log up or get it out of the way. See, the problem is if you don't get rid of the logs down here, they always accumulate somewhere, and then I end up picking them up every couple of months and moving them somewhere else. So it's kind of a pain. If you just get rid of them, that's really the best thing to do. And I can see we had another tree fall over. This is a dead maple up here, and you can see the top let loose, but my little sidekick's coming to greet me, Molly. But it's really amazing the amount of power that the water has. This was not even as flooded the worst that I've ever seen it, so pretty neat. The problem is when these logs get flooded like that, they are now covered in dirt, and dirt dulls everything. I mean, you can see it. The ground it starts to fill in here every once in a while, and it's just covered in dirt, so it's a pain. It's sort of a pain to mill these trees now. I don't know what I'll do with them. So I think that's pretty much about all I have to say for this video. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I figured this would be video worthy, and to float the logs upstream and to move something that big is just incredible. I'm just kind of in awe. So, hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all in the next video.